Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my Ajax Road to Glory. Now, before we get into today's episode, I just want to say a huge big thank you for the love and support on the channel. And as always, guys, at the start of these episodes, we're quickly going to recap on the previous. Now, there wasn't too much to go over in the previous, as we were just basically laying the foundation. We added a few players to the transfer hub. We looked over the squad, we met them for the first time, we looked over the objectives that the board have set us this year, but the reason there wasn't too much going on is because this career mode is all about you guys. You are going to make the majority, 99% of the decisions. It can be as unrealistic or as realistic as you guys want to make it. Now, what we're going to do in today's episode is we're going to play our very first two games, which I do believe are against Nice and then Crystal Palace, and then we have Burnley. Now, what I'm going to do is, if we beat Nice and we beat Palace, that'll put us on 6 points. We should be then top of the table, or our group, should I say. I will then simulate the Burnley game, so we've played the first 3 games in the group stages, and then in the next episode, I can play the semi-finals and the finals. But the important thing to do right now, guys, because this is your career mode, a lot more than it is mine. The Liverpool career mode is so realistic. Obviously, I get you guys involved as much as I can, but with this career mode, it's all about your guys' comments, votes, ideas, opinions, and all that palaver. So, what we're going to do first is I'm going to scroll right now. I've got the comment section in front of me. We're going to go through the comment section and we're going to do what everyone wants me to do, and then we're going to take some votes at the end of today's episode. Now, of course, there will be straw polls down below in the comment section and the description, so make sure you go and vote on them. But I'm now going to scroll through the comments, guys. I know a few people have said, Brad, just screenshot the comment and put it up on screen. It takes a little bit of time to do that, guys, and it's a little bit tricky when it comes to editing, especially if you need multiple ones on the screen at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'll read out the person's name and then the comment. So the first comment comes from a person called MTA Plays, and he says, I really don't want to mess up this fella's name, but he's a right back, and his name is Adriozola. I think I'm pronouncing his name right, but he's a right back, and he also wants me to sign Puig, which is a youngster. He's got a potential of 88, and he's from Barcelona. So what we're going to do first things first is, as I go through these comments, guys, we're going to add these players in. Obviously, last episode, you've seen all these players that I added in, and I'm thinking probably the majority of them, if we do go in for any of them, we're probably going to have to get them on loan. But what we're going to do is we're going to search for a player. And as I go through these comments, we're going to add all these players. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a straw poll saying, which players do you think we should sign? Whichever top 2, top 3, maybe even top 4, they are the players I will sign. So the first one is OD. And I'm sorry if you can hear me typing or scrolling on the keyboard or anything like that, guys. And you probably hear my control as well. There's not much I can do about that. Now, first things first, Alvaro Adriozola, I think that's how you pronounce his name, age 22, right back. His release clause is €41.6 million, which seems a lot. I appreciate your comment, MTA Plays, and I will happily add him and scout him. But he seems a lot, because at 41.6, we've only got around 32 to spend. So we'll have to see, maybe look at getting him on a loan deal. But that's, again, if all of you guys want it. Obviously, you will be voting in the comment section. Or, sorry, on the straw poll, should I say. And obviously, leave as many comments as you want, guys. Now, one thing I will say before I search for this next player. Royal left a massive comment, he said. And unfortunately, YouTube picked it up, flagged it, and put it down as spam. So if you are going to leave a massive comment, I would break it up into multiple comments. Because he wrote so much, YouTube obviously just thinks, oh, it's probably links, it's probably spam, it's probably... So they go ahead and block it. So make sure you're only doing 2 or 3 lines per comment. If it's like 10 lines, break it up into 3 or possibly even 4 comments, because it just makes it a lot more easier. Now, Puig, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Puig or Puig. We'll go with Puig for now. He's got a release clause of €5.5 million, which isn't too bad at all. Again, we'll add him to the shortlist. We'll also get him scouted. That's the aim of today's episode, to add players to the list, get them scouted, and all that palaver. So if we scroll down now, thanks very much again, MTA Plays, for your comment. Moving on, we've got Liverpool Daily YNWA. You'll never walk alone. He put buy a CDM and a centre-back, which, to be fair, a lot of people are saying this because people want me to offload Daily Blind and bring in another young centre-back and also another CDM. Right now, I don't know if we're playing 2 CDMs or 2 centre-mids, but that is something I will look at. Moving on, again, thanks very much, Liverpool Daily, for your comment. Anthony has put, Brad, after Ajax, you should do a League 1 or League 2 next. That is not a problem. That is something that I will plan on doing later on, guys. I'm also maybe going to do a new career mode, possibly in January or February, because I've got a lot going on right now when it comes to actual content to produce. I may look at doing one on Twitch, so live stream it, a brand new series, a brand new career mode, and we only stream it, so I think that might be a little bit decent. That boy Junior, Marcos Llorente, now overall 79, potential of 87. Now I wasn't sure what position he was, so I commented, and thanks to Lee, he's come back and said he's a CDM. And then I realised it's the fella from Real Madrid, and I think he is going to cost a lot. But because this is your guys' career mode as much as mine, or in fact even more because you're making all the decisions, I will go ahead and add this man to the list. So there we go, Marcos Llorente, 23, and there we go. He's from Real Madrid. Again, release clause of 36 million euro. A lot more than we've got right now, but maybe we can get them on a loan, maybe we can get them on a cheap, but I will happily add them. Now the plan is, guys, all these players that you're seeing now that I am going through from the comment section, they're going to be in a straw poll. That boy Junior, you've said try and get Llorente, so make sure you vote for Llorente. I mean, if you want to vote for others, you can. It's going to be multiple choice, so don't forget that, guys. But yeah, every player that we see today is going to be in there, as well as all the players that I have also put on there, so you guys can vote for them as well. Again, that boy Junior, thanks very much for your comment. Up next is Ben Johnson. He just says, looking forward to this, obviously looking forward to the series, and so am I. So thank you so much, Ben, for that lovely comment. Much appreciated. MTA plays again with a second comment saying CDM right back are required, and Dolberg is only 20, so remember he will grow. Thanks again, MTA plays. Again, it seems like CDM and right back is the position that people want me to improve on, or definitely bring in a backup. Moving on to the next comment, we've got a comment from Lee. Southampton did sign Tadic to Ajax, so I think using him would be good, as he is a good player and has experience. I agree, Lee, and he will definitely be seeing a lot of the pitch, or a lot of game time this season. Moving on again, we've got another comment from MTA Play saying, excited bro, I've got exams so I won't be able to watch all your videos right now, but I can watch this one. And I replied with, me too bro. Now, don't worry. Now, I know a few of you, because a few of you have commented, Lee commented, a few of you have got exams right now, and you've got to remember, guys, I'm older, I've done school, I've been there. When you hear your parents, your grandparents, older, adults say to you, school, college is the best time of your life, trust me, from someone that has only come out of school, 5-6 years ago, it really is the best time of your life. There's no bills to pay, no mortgage, no rent, no council tax, no phone bills. It is so easy being a kid, but you think it's the hardest thing ever. But trust me, when you get to an adult, the big wide world is a scary place. Don't want to scare you all, but it can be a very, very scary place. So make sure you work hard on your exams. Yes, I agree that exams don't justify who you are, because as a person you might not do great in school, but you're a lovely person that wants to work hard and do something with your life. That's great. But just remember, when it comes to getting a job, a lot of bosses, a lot of big CEOs will look at the CV and want to see good grades, because they know if you've been well behaved and done well in school, then you'll come into their company and also do very well. And that is coming from somebody that does run their own business. I do run my own business, guys, and I probably will be talking about it next month or maybe the month after, when I tell you guys exactly what it is. But as a boss and as someone that would take on staff and take on employees, you look for somebody that's going to work hard, and that doesn't always mean that they've done great in school, but you want someone that works hard, gets their head down, and isn't phoning in sick every day. So I just thought I'd put that out there. Thanks very much for that, MTA Plays, and thanks also, Lee, for getting involved over telling me you've both got exams. Best of luck to everyone that has got exams coming up. Moving on, another comment from Lee saying, sign Grealish from Aston Villa. I do believe that's how you pronounce his name, Grealish. We'll go with it, and we'll go ahead and add him to the list. So we go and have Grealish. There we go, Jack Grealish. If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, guys, do apologise. Make sure you let me know down below. I think it was MTA Plays that helped me pronounce, I think it was the left back, the Argentinian, helped me pronounce his name by spelling out and said that I did actually pronounce it correct. So there we go, another player added. The next one, again, another one from MTA Plays. Again, guys, I don't mind how much you comment on this series. You comment as much as you want. He says you pronounced Tagliafico correct, as he is Argentinian. So thanks very much for that, MTA Plays. I appreciate that. He's also said, do you want a player who is great at long shots, free kicks, is young, 78 rated, 4-star skill and 4-star weak foot, and is cheap, in brackets, under 20 million. He then went on to basically say, I've got to contact him for the information, having a little bit of a joke. And eventually he told me, okay, it's the boy, Enis Bardi, I want to pronounce his name, from Levante. Never. And I replied with, I've never heard of this player. Honestly, never heard of this player. I've never seen anyone else use him in a career mode. So Ennis Bardi, there we go. So we'll go ahead and add him and also scout him. Ennis Bardi from Levante, age 22, meant to have real good potential, so he may be an option for us to bring in that central midfield role. Moving on from that, thanks very much again, MTA Plays. Chris, a new right back and Cam. Think you'll get a big bid in January for a youngster and you can reinvest that. So again, Chris has mentioned the right back position and also a Cam. So right now it seems right back, Cam and also CDM are the main three positions that you guys want me to make sure I replace or put, fresh legs in there, youngsters and so on. Thanks very much for the comment, Chris. Royal46, sell Huntelaar, Shown, and then get Phil Foden and Ennis Bardi. So again, Ennis Bardi being mentioned again. Phil Foden is someone that I have actually added already. So I'm very happy with that. Let Sinkgraven and Veltman, as well as DeWitt, go out on loan. And he also says, thanks for mentioning. Well, Royal, you've got another mention. And again, like I've just said, you were the one trying to leave the big comment. Try and keep it to 3 or 4 lines for every comment, guys, just to make it a little bit easier, because YouTube do flag some things up. So we've already got Phil Foden on there. We've already got Ennis Bardi. Now, Royal is the first person to say we should sell some players, and that is Huntelaar and Shown. So we will have a little look at that. He's also mentioned Sinkgraven and Veltman going out on loan, as well as DeWitt. Moving on, Royal again has commented again. Thanks very much for your comment, Royal, saying do a custom formation or not, it's up to you. Don't get a new striker. Make sure you train Dolberg. He's very good. And buy a CDM like Lucas Toussaint. CDM 21 Toussaint. There we go. And he is at Lyon. Wow, he could be a big player here. 6'1" CDM. Looks pretty solid. I just think he may well cost us a good bit of money. Thanks again, Royal, for the comment. We've then got another comment from Lee. For right back, signed Teti from Lyon, another Lyon player, or Calabri from AC Milan. So we'll have a little look at Teti. Again, guys, like I've said so many times, all these players will be in a straw poll down below for you guys to vote on. So if Teti, for example, is the top one for right backs, we will be going after him. So make sure you vote. I've got to take all your comments into consideration like I am right now. And then I'm going to add them into a straw poll so you can all vote on them. So we've got... Now, the only problem is Lee hasn't said the first name here. Calabri from AC Milan. So he's got to be a right back. So he's got to be David or Davide or Jordi. Let's just go with the top one first. And there we go. He's from AC Milan. So again, we'll scout him and add him to the transfer hub. Thanks very much for your comment, Lee. And another one coming from Lee, which I did comment on this one. And it was sign Ruben Loftus-Cheek from Chelsea. First thing he said is price tag. He reckons in the region of 15 million, maybe slightly higher. Again, we'll go ahead and add them. There's no reason why not. Obviously, this is your guys' career mode. So, okay, it's not coming up with Cheek. Okay, maybe I've got to put Ruben in. Let's try Ruben. B-E-N. Ruben Loftus. Okay, it's probably gets Loftus-Cheek. There's a little dash in the middle. We'll go ahead and add him to the shortlist and also get him scouted. That's the problem right now. We're probably not going to be able to buy anyone in today's episode for the simple reason we haven't scouted enough players. Thanks again for your comment, Lee. And MTA is again with another comment. It's funny how Fulham got 39 mil while Ajax only got 26. He was shocked. So was I, to be honest. But I did reply with, that's where all the money is. It's in the TV deals. Obviously, the English, the Premier League makes a lot of money through the TV sponsors, Sky and BT and all that. So thanks very much, MTA Plays, for your comment. We've then got a comment from FC Bayern Munich, Albania, I think that's how it is. And he put, change the formation and play Neres. He's a beast and has a potential of 88. I'm not actually going to change the formation right now, but Neres, I have checked, can play at central attack and mid, so he will definitely get in there. But again, FC Bayern Munich, thanks very much for your comment. Stefan Kalos, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, it could be I think it's Stefan Kalos. He put, sell delit, should I say, sorry, to Liverpool. And I put, haha, when I said unrealistic, I didn't mean that unrealistic. He's a player that I definitely won't be selling. I don't think most of you guys would want him. And I think Stefan is probably just joking. And the last comment, or 2 comments, because it was a comment and then someone's replied on it, was from MTA Plays again, saying Jesse Lingard for Cam. And that boy Junior put maybe later in the episode because he hasn't got that much money, but a great idea. And I just replied with, Jesse Lingard is going to cost a lot of money. Now, we will search for him because he's a player that you guys have recommended, but I honestly think he is going to cost a lot of money. He's 25, he's probably 81 or 82 rated. In fact, we've got no details on him. So do you know what? He's on the list. I will go ahead and add him. Now, for example, guys, if Jesse Lingard come top of the straw poll down below in the description, if we can't get him, I'll then just move down the list. So let's say we're going to sign the top 2. If I can't get the top 2 because they're too much or they won't join, then I go for 3rd and 4th. If I can't do that, it's 5th and 6th, and so on. So hopefully you guys understand that. But I thought I'd get that out there, guys, just so you know what's going on. So now we've got a big long list, and all of these players are going to be on a straw poll. It'll be multiple choice, so you can vote for more than one. So make sure you go down below to the description in the comment section, click that straw poll link, and make sure you vote for the player. Again, guys, in the next episode, or this episode, should I say, if you want to leave comments of other players, that is completely fine. Leave as many comments as you want because this is your career mode. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I've sorted out the squad. I know the lineup that we're going to put out against Nice. I'm going to advance all the way to that game. We're going to play that game. Then we're going to advance all the way to the Crystal Palace game. And then, obviously, if we win both of them, we're going to simulate the Burnley game. Now, what you've got to remember, guys, is if we go over to settings, we are playing on Legendary. This is my very first game on career mode playing Legendary, which I am looking forward to. What I'm also going to mention is, in between the game between Nice and Crystal Palace, we're also going to take a little look at the squad hub, and we're also going to look at selling some players. Obviously, there was a comment from Royal saying move on. Who did he say move on? He wanted me to move on. Was it Blind? Daily Blind? And also Hunter Lar, I think it was. I'll have a little look over the comments. But yeah, we're going to look at moving on some players, and mainly players that are getting on a little bit. So anyone over probably the age of maybe 26, 27, anyone like that hasn't got a decent growth potential, which I have got all the potentials in front of me. But for now, you guys have heard me talk for a very, very long time. But I have to get your comments in there, guys. It's only fair. But now I'm going to obviously cut all this out, advance to the Nice game, and then we'll get into it. Right, and here we are, guys, at match day, where we are about to face off against OGC Nice for our very first game in this road to glory. Super pumped for it, and this is the lineup I am putting out. Hopefully I will get everyone's name pronounced correctly when I call out the team now. So we got Dolberg at striker up top, Neres, Tadic and Ziyech in the central attack and midfield roles, De Jong and Schoen in the central defensive midfield roles, Tagliafico at the left back, Daily Blind and De Ligt in the centre back positions, and Mazaruri at right back, and then of course Onana in goal. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to these names, guys, because usually I'd say Mane on the left wing, Bobby Firmino at striker, Salah on the right wing, Gini Wijnaldum linking up with Milner in the central midfield, and it just rolls off the tongue. Whereas reading these players out, you've got to make sure you pronounce it correctly. You've got to make sure you're looking at the right position. Whereas with the Liverpool career mode, I just know it and it rolls off the tongue. But as I said, guys, we're going to play this first game. Then we're going to look at moving on some players, add them to the list. Also, anyone that's got less than 12 months on a contract, or any big players that we want to keep hold of that do have a sell-on clause, then we will be removing that. But right now, it's all about this game. First time playing on Legendary. Looking forward to it. You guys have said, especially in the Liverpool career mode in the comment section before we ended Season 1, that you were looking forward to seeing how I get on playing on Legendary. You can see up the top there. In fact, we're playing at Anfield, which is really strange considering we've got a Liverpool career mode. But we're at Anfield. We're playing on Legendary. I'm looking forward to this. Let's go ahead and get into this game against Nice, and hopefully bag our very first 3 points in pre-season. Well, here we go. And luckily enough for me, I get to say we're at the beautiful stadium that, of course, is Anfield. The European International Cup against Nice. Balotelli and co. They've got some fabulous players, Nice. Very, very good players. And I don't believe Balotelli is playing right now, but let's go ahead and kick off this first half and see what damage we can do. I'm looking forward to this, lads. Coming forward, let's get on that. Nicely done, and here we go. Let's try and break out from this now. Here's Ziyech. Plays it through to Schoen, who's going to push on now. Go over that far side. It's a beautiful ball out to Neres. Now, we've been told that he is a beast. He's got plenty of pace, and he's pushing forwards now. Let's try and cut this back. Likes that big ball in now. Tadic is there. Oh, what a strike from Tadic, and what a save from the Nice keeper. Tadic's playing it over that far side to Neres. Go on, push on now. There we go. Round the corner to Tagliafico. Here's Tagliafico looking to put the ball in into the middle. Schoen's there. This time it's in the back of the net. Now, I've called him Schoen, but I heard the commentator call him Schoner. So we're going to go with Schoner. And after 22 minutes, we're playing on Legendary. We've scored our very first goal, and it is Schoner, the central defensive midfielder, to score. And what a beautiful ball in from Tagliafico. We literally had a shot like that, probably a highlight, ago, or maybe 2 highlights ago, it was exactly the same. But that time round, the keeper saved it. This time round, he didn't, and we are 1-0 up in our very first game of this road to glory. Out wide again to MassiveBrad, who's picked up an injury. Ball into the middle, looking for Neres. It's cleared away. De Jong are going to hit this first time. Let's see if we can get the shot off again. Play it back. Play it up. Here we go. Here's Neres. Neres with the quick feet. Here comes Neres. Still Neres. Play it out wide. Ziyech. Ball in now. Dolberg's there. Puts it over the bar. Stay on him. And there we go. Referee is blown for half time at Anfield. We're going in with the 1-0 lead. We've played absolutely unreal. The fact this is my first game on Legendary, I'm feeling very, very comfortable. Was a little bit worried that MassiveBrad had picked up an injury, but it looks like he's running it off. Right now, I'm quite happy to get back into the second half. Exactly the same team. We're playing well. Plenty of shots. Decent passing. Decent runs. I'm looking forward to playing with Ajax in this road to glory. Let's go ahead and get into the second half and hopefully bag another goal or two. Let's make sure we get back, lads. Make sure we get back. Here's De Ligt. De Ligt with an absolutely incredible tackle. Got to be careful here. Shona picks it up and here comes Tadic. We're going to have Neres pushing forwards now. Neres, hopefully he's left-footed. Neres, 2-0. There we go. 69th minute and we've scored our second goal. Oh, I'm excited for this series, guys. If you guys are also excited, make sure to smash the thumbs up. And thank you so much for the amount of thumbs up and comments we got on episode 1. Let's see if we can do it again for episode 2. And Neres is definitely left-footed. Reminds me so much already, guys. You know I'm going to say it. He's the Liverpool man. We got him from Fulham. And that is Ryan Sessegnon. And you know what? With that goal coming, I'm now going to make some changes to try out some of the other players. So I think what I'm going to do is Eating, if that's how you pronounce his name, I'm going to bring him on for Shona. I'm then going to bring, let's go Van der Beek for Tadic. I don't really want to bring Huntelaar on. Dolberg hasn't done too much for me now, so I'd rather keep trying to play him. Might look at bringing Labyad on for Ziyech or Neres later on. Absolutely unreal. Here comes Balotelli. Pushing forwards now. Let's get on this. And here we go. They're pushing forwards now. We're going to have to get there. Oh, look at that. Cyprian absolutely smashes that in the back of the net. I tried to catch up and slide in. Onana had no chance. That was a bullet. Look at this. They broke the defence. Should have done better there. Balotelli slides it through. Tried to get in there with the lip. Just couldn't get there, unfortunately. But nevertheless, it's 2-1. It's not over yet, guys. We have got a game back on our hands now. And here they come breaking down this far side. Let's make sure we put the pressure on now. Put the pressure on. Ball into the middle. They're there! And it's 2-2. Wow. Wow. Nice must have got so much energy and excitement from that first goal. Within seconds, they've went and put a second one. That's a beautiful ball in. Daily Blinder's got to do a lot better from there. And now we've gone from 2-0 up to 2-2. And you know what, guys? Legendary could be a little bit of a challenge. But here comes Ziyech. Stay on him. Don't let him come down this far side again. Come on, lads. Get a foot in. And look at this. They're coming again. They're coming again. Balotelli's there. And it's 3-2. Wow. How have we gone from 2-0 up and absolutely dominating Nice to 3-2 down within 5 minutes? Decent header there from Mario Balotelli, but wow, what has happened to this team now? Ziyech still on the ball, still pushing forwards, looking to put in Dolberg. Dolberg looks to bend one. Oh, he's only hit the post. He's only going to hit the post. Play that into the middle. Nicely done. Lay that straight off. Van der Beek. Oh, and it's just wide. No. Oh, that is unbelievable. Van der Beek coming close, just wide the goal. Into the middle, and there we go. Unfortunately, Danilo intercepts. We were 2-0 up at Anfield, and sadly we go on to lose the game 3-2. You know what? I'm in the best of both minds right now. I'm thinking, I'm gutted that we lost because we played so well. We had so many chances. But on the day, Nice turned up. They beat us. But what I like about it, guys, what I really like about it, is you guys were saying the Liverpool career mode was a walk in the park. Ask yourself this, was that game a walk in the park? I mean, look at the stats. The stats are in our favour. We should have won that. Nice have 3 shots, and all 3 of them are on target and in the back of the net. We had 11 shots, 6 on target. We do lose our first game. I got a little bit excited, a little bit too early. Probably because I'm used to playing on world class, and I'd normally have held that out for a 2, possibly even a 3-0. But I forgot for a split second, it's legendary, and anything can happen in football. Right guys, so we've now advanced all the way to match day where we're facing off against Crystal Palace. I'm still a little bit gutted how we just went 2-0 against OGC Nice and threw it away and sadly lost 3-2. But Crystal Palace also beat Burnley, so we are facing off against another team that have just won 3 points. We really need to be beating Crystal Palace if we want to get through to the semi-finals of the European International Cup. Now, I'll quickly show you the lineup in just a second, guys, but I want to show you this first. If we go into the squad hub, this is something that I do normally before I even start recording the very first episode, but I actually forgot to do it in this career mode, so I've actually gone ahead and done it now. And what that is sort out everyone's contract and sort out everyone's release clause. And basically what I mean by that, if we go to contract, you'll see that there's only one person that is on 1 year left, and we're also looking at selling him. He's already added to the transfer list. Somebody did give me a few names to sell, so we will go through them. And basically, if you go down the list now, apart from the odd player that's young and probably not going to get in the team, and we probably will look to sell on, nobody has now got a release clause. But there was some big players in our team that had the release clauses. If we quickly go down, Ziyech had one. He had a £43.5 million release clause. Obviously, you can see he's valued at 28.5. Didn't want anyone taking him off us, so I've gone ahead and negotiated a new contract. I think he was on 26.5k a week. He's now on 28, so he took a 2,000 pay rise a week. There was also Voba. Voba had a release clause, and there was one more. Let me have a little look. Was it Van der Beek? I think it was Van der Beek, worth €11 million. He's on a 14,000 wage. I think he was on 10, so he's gone up 4,000, and he also had a release clause. Again, I've now negotiated new contracts, so everyone's on 2, 3, 4, and even 5-year contracts, and there's no release clauses other than one youngster that we're probably going to look at moving on. So the plan right now, guys, in fact, I can do this now, is to go into the squad hub. Now, what I need you guys to do, right, and this is how I'm going to separate it, right? If you want to tell me a player to buy, I want you to put in your comment, write the comment, and then I want you to put hashtag transfer in. I'll show you on screen right now, hashtag transfer in. So no capitals, transfer and in after the hashtag. If you want me to sell a player, I want you to do the same, but transfer out. And the reason I want you to do this, guys, is because then I can search through the comment section for transfer in and transfer out, and it makes it a lot easier. So if you want to recommend any player to buy or sell, put transfer out. Now, currently, there is only 3 players that people wanted me to move on, but what I've got in front of me right now is the potentials of most of these players. Van Leer is currently out on loan, so we don't need to worry about him. Lamperoux is our backup keeper right now. We've only got 2 keepers. Onana is the main and Lamperoux is the backup, so he won't be going anywhere, even if he is 26 and getting on a little bit. We may look at bringing in a keeper later on through the season, but right now, I think we're doing all right. But again, this is your career mode, guys, but nobody recommended the goalkeeper to me, so I think you guys are happy with the goalkeeper situation. Moving on to the right backs, we have 4 right backs. So what we'll do first is we will look to see which right back we come across first when it comes to. So the first one is Mazraoui. He's 72, which he is right now, and he can reach an 80. But this is a position you guys wanted me to strengthen, so maybe the rest of them aren't as good as what I actually thought. I thought some of them grew a little bit better than him. The next one is Rasmus Nissan Christiansen. He's 70 and can grow to a 79. I think what I'm going to do with him is I'll put him out on loan. Now, I know you guys are meant to make all the decisions, but we're not live right now. You guys can't tell me. But if you're not happy that I'm putting Christiansen out on loan, put in the comment section, don't put him on loan, and I won't. But right now I'm thinking we've got Mazraoui as the main. I may well put Veltman as the main, and then Mazraoui as the backup, and we can train him up. Now I'm looking for this fella here. Orizula, if that's how you pronounce his name. So we keep throwing on. Veltman is a 76. Is he 76? Where is he there? Yeah, Veltman. He can grow 1 to a 77. And now I'm just looking, so we may have to go on to the next page. I'm looking for the last and final right back. Orizula is a 67 and can grow to a 73. So I'm actually going to add him to the transfer list, guys. Now, if you don't want me to, again, let me know and I'll take him off. But I'm thinking he's only going to reach a 73 potential. We may as well offload him. Moving on to the centre-backs. This is where the big boys are now. So, first things first, Matthijs de Ligt is the highest potential rated player at Ajax. With an 81 overall to start with, he's already gone up to an 82, and he can reach a potential of 91, so he will be going nowhere. Moving down the list now, I'm looking for the next centre-back. It is Per Shears, if that's how you pronounce his name. This man here, he's 70 overall, but can reach a potential of 82, so I don't think he's going to be going anywhere. We scroll down the list a little bit more. We then come across Vober, who is a 73, yep, 73, and can reach also an 82, so they are the two up-and-coming players. And then Daley Blind, without scrolling through, actually, I think he's an 80 rated, in which we can see there he is. I don't think he has any growth potential. So what we could do is, we could move Daley Blind on, who is right now worth 11.5. Let's say we got 13 for him. We could then bring in another centre-back, but in around the 80 to 81 mark, but young, that can grow alongside de Ligt. And then we can also train up Shears and Vober to eventually break into that main centre-back role. So I think for now, I'm not going to do anything with the centre-backs, but I think if anything we should move on Daley Blind. So guys, if you agree, let me know down below in the comment section. Moving on to the left back. So if we scroll back up to the top of the list, we come down, the first left back we come across is Tagliafico, which is our main man right now. He's overall 80 rated and he can grow to an 82. Not too bad indeed. We may need to maybe look at a left back, maybe not now, maybe in January, because as I scroll down the list, the next left back is Bakker, who's a 65 and can grow to a 79. And then Sinkgraven, I have no idea where Sinkgraven is. There we go. He's overall 72, can grow to a 75. So I think what I'm going to do is, again, I can change all this, guys. In fact, he's already added to the transfer list. I've added him to the transfer list. I'm going to train maybe Bakker up if you guys agree, and then he can become the backup to Tagliafico. I may look at moving Sinkgraven on, but again, said it so many times and we'll continue to say it, it's down to you guys what we actually do when it comes to moving players on. We then come across Shona. We now know how to pronounce his name. He's 76 overall. His growth potential is only, sadly, to a 76. He doesn't grow. He only decreases in his first season. So I think what we'll do is, and I think it was Royal that mentioned this, get rid of Shona. So we will add him. He did just score for us, but we will add him to the transfer list because he is worth, wow, he's worth 6 million euros. So we got 7 million euro for him. It's a good bit of money in the bank. Moving on to the central attacker mids, and we have a fair few of these. So, scroll back up to the top of the list. And as we scroll down, the first one is Ziyech, who can reach an 86 potential, which we have there. He can grow 3, not a problem. Moving down, we've then got Donny van der Beek. Where is, there he is. He's overall 77, can grow to an 83. Won't be moving him on. Scroll down a little bit more, we get Dusan Tadic, 81, who can grow to an 82. Some people have seen him grow to an 82, but mainly he stays at an overall 81 and decreases in season 2. As you can see, he's 29. You guys have been saying Tadic will do good for us, so I don't think we'll be moving him on. And that is pretty much it now, guys. I've done the transfers in and out. As I say, make sure you use the hashtag. I'll put it on screen so you guys know exactly how to show it. Don't do capitals or anything, don't do spaces, otherwise I won't see it. I just want hashtag transfer out as one word and hashtag transfer in as another. Now, I said I was going to play this second game, and although I've been recording already, it says an hour and 15 minutes. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to cut this up, but I am going to play this final game against Crystal Palace, and this is the lineup we are putting out. We've got Huntelaar up top as striker, Tadic, Labiad and Ziyech in the central attacking midfields, De Jong and Eating in the central defensive midfields, Tagliafico, Daley Blind, de Ligt and Veltman this time round at the back with Onana in goal. And let's go ahead and get into this game against Palace. I'm hoping we can dominate. It's been a crazy episode so far. We went 2-0 up. I thought we had it in the bag. Probably got excited and a little bit happy too early on. And of course, Nice come back and done one over of us. This time round, we're playing at Old Trafford against Crystal Palace. Again, still on Legendary. Let's hope we can get a better result this time round against Palace. Well, here we go. The second chance at winning a game. We were 2-0 up. We lost 3-2. Let's hope it's a different result this time around. Let's hope we can keep a lead. What people did tell me about the Legendary is if you go up in the first half, make sure you do decent defending in the second half, because on Legendary the other team turns up in the second half, so be careful. And to be honest, that's exactly what they did. Let's hope we can get off to a better start in this second half. Let's play that through now into Labiad. Wait for someone to run off me now. Here we go. Here's Tadic. Come on, Tadic. Nice little ball in now. Huntelaar's there. Oh, there we go. There we go. That is one good thing the Huntelaar is good at. And that is headers. Beautiful ball in from Dusan Tadic. Nice weighted, lofted cross in. And Huntelaar gets there. Out wide. Nice little dink in. Huntelaar jumps, beats Sacco to the ball, and beats Speroni between the sticks. Looking for Huntelaar, takes a wicked deflection. Here's Huntelaar to come away with it, playing it through now. Here's Tadic. Dusan Tadic makes it 2-0. Let's not make a repeat of what we done against Nice. We went 2-0 up, and then we threw it away. Tell you what, I said it in the last game, and I'm going to say it again. This Ajax team is tasty. And it's cleared away. Let that go out. Let it go out. There we go. And there we go. We're not even going to get our throw-in. The referee blows for half-time at Old Trafford. We've done this once before. We've done it in the previous game. We were 2-0 up. And then we threw it away 3-2. Let's make sure that doesn't happen in this game right now. I'm going to take Huntelaar off, who has done absolutely unbelievable. But I want to bring Dolberg on. Feel like he needs to get a goal to build his confidence and start pushing on. I'm also going to bring Van der Beek on for Tadic. And then what I might look at doing is moving Van der Beek into the middle for Labyad, and then take Labyad off for Neres. But we'll see how we get on. I may also look at bringing on Vobra on. I want to see how he gets on. We've just got so many young players. But what I like about Ajax is in the subs, we've got a full subs bench, and then reserves, we've probably only got 8 or 9 players. We haven't got a massive squad where we have 15, 20 reserves that we have to keep rotating. We've got a nice small squad that we can build and work on, which I'm looking forward to. But let's go ahead, get into the second half, and hopefully make sure we put this to bed and win this game. Here comes Ziyech. Lacey Dobb, still Ziyech. Looks at rolling the ball, still pushing on. Ziyech still pushing on. Nice little bit of dance there. Looks to bend one. 3-0 from kick-off. All the way to the goal, and it's in the back of the net. Wow, this is legendary as well. I really think that the whole season I've just done with Liverpool on world class. I've got a lot better at defending, I'm better at scoring goals, finesses, volleys, and now I think that is showing in this legendary, and I mean legendary. Not only is the difficulty legendary, I think this series is going to be legendary. Oh, as I say, that Townsend's breaking down this far side now. Let's make sure we deal with this, lads. Ball into the middle. Let's deal with it. And De Ligt gets there. And here goes Labyad now, looking to break away. Ziyech, look at playing it round to Dolberg. Dolberg has probably not got a lot of pace, but he should get away from Sacco. Here's Kasper Dolberg to hit one. Oh, what a save from Speroni. Let's try and keep that in. Oh, no, that's not good. And here comes Jeffrey Schlupp. Daley Blinden's going to have to come across here. Ball into the middle. Nobody's there. Good save there from Onana. Big save, and unfortunately gets his hands to it. But it is finished. I do believe that is Jordan Ayew who buries it in the back of the net. It is. Labyad round the corner. De Jong looking to bend the one. Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a goal! Frankie De Jong with an absolutely incredible finesse shot from outside the box. That was disgusting. He does not deserve to be shooting from there. He should have a lot of men on him. He shouldn't have all that space. And Speroni had no chance. And there we go. Neres playing it straight up to Dolberg. Dolberg round to Van der Beek, who's now pushing forwards. Ziyech in plenty of space here. Need Dolberg coming in back post. Ball into the middle. There we go. Wow, wow, wow. Neres has been on the pitch for 2 minutes. And we're 5-1 up against Crystal Palace on Legendary. Wow! And I've got to say, guys, I love Ziyech. I love him. What an absolutely unbelievable player he is. Absolutely unbelievable. The Tagliafico is going to pull this back. Goes to the edge of the box. Van der Beek. Daley Blind. Round now to Dolberg, who's dances man. Dolberg makes it 6-1. That is the player we were looking to score. You guys have told me he is absolutely unbelievable with incredible growth potential. And he has an absolutely stunning shot on him. And I've been saying since the very start of this episode, once Dolberg gets a goal, his confidence will build. Unfortunately, it's Mamadou Sakho who messes up there. Pulls away from Dolberg. He manages to turn. And Kasper Dolberg has no problem finessing that one past Speroni. Wan-Bissaka throws it to Townsend. Townsend goes to put it into the middle to Max Meyer, but the referee has blown for full time at Old Trafford. And we have only gone and beaten Crystal Palace 6-1. We're on Legendary And we've beat them 6-1. Absolutely incredible. Look at those stats. Palace having 2 shots, both of them on target. Fair play to them. We had 15 shots, 12 on target. That was very, very consistent. That is pretty much what we did against Nice. Just unfortunately, Nice's 3 shots ended up in the back of the net. And as you can see there, Hakam Ziyech picking up man of the match with a rating of 9.4. Right, guys, and here we are back at the Central for the final time in today's episode. What I've decided to do is, in the next episode, so episode 3 and episode 4, by the end of episode 4, I want all our business when it comes to bringing in, so buying players, I want it done. So like I've said, guys, if anyone has any players you would recommend, leave them down below in the comment section using the hashtag transfer in. And if there's any players you want me to move on, use the hashtag transfer out. Now, let's say, for example, someone put sell Kasper Dolberg, transfer out. Because it's a big player, what I will do is I will do a straw poll in the next episode saying, guys, do you want me to sell Kasper Dolberg, yes or no? The majority vote is what will win. So if more people say no, then obviously we won't sell him. Because you guys could just say, sell Dolberg, sell De Jong, sell De Ligt, and then it's like, well, what have I got left to play with? So that's exactly why if there is a big player or a big decision, it will go to the vote and you guys will have to decide amongst yourself. What I'm quickly going to do is there will be a straw poll down below, guys, with all of these players in that you guys have so far recommended. Now, in the next episode, if any more players are recommended, I will do a straw poll with just the new players to see how many votes they get. But they are all the players. They'll be down below on a straw poll in the description and the comment section. But as I was saying, for the next episode, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to play the Burnley game, hopefully win it so that guarantees us a place in the semi-finals. And then the next episode, I'll play the Burnley game, the semi-finals game, and also the final of the European International Cup. It'd be great if we could win it straight off, because that's exactly what we've done in the Liverpool career mode. But in the next episode, guys, we will look at buying some players. I will probably go off the majority of what you guys say, because right now it looks like you guys want a centre-back, a right-back, a CDM, and a central attacker mid, and there is plenty of players on there. There may be some that we have to remove, because what I did notice is if we have a look at Mason Mount, you can see the player is currently out on loan, therefore will not be available at this transfer. If we try and get him on loan, we can't get him. So I think right now I'll just remove him and I won't include him in the actual straw poll itself, because we're not going to be able to get him. So we'll remove him from the straw poll. But as for everyone else, they'll be in the straw poll. Make sure you go and vote, guys. It is multiple choice. So make sure you get your vote counted, and as I've said many times, make sure you let me know with hashtag transfer in and hashtag transfer out in the comment section if you have any opinions on transfers coming in and also coming out. But that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. What an incredible episode it has been. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been Massive Brad. Peace out.